Okay, it's game time. Just need to relax, calm down, and play our game. Don't get nervous. I know I didn't really practice on the things I wanted to, like my vision and awareness, but we got this. We got this, okay? Let's go, man. Let's go. We're gonna crush it. Okay, time to warm up. Oh no, I'm feeling a bit nervous. No, calm down, calm down. Oh crap, all right, just relax, relax. Don't make it worse, get out of your head, get out of your head. Oh no. Well, I still have to play, so let's just go, let's play. What's up guys, Dave here from SimplySoccer, and as you know on this channel we are doing everything we can to help you improve your game and stand out on the pitch. We do that by releasing weekly soccer tip, technique, and training videos. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a video that we release. Now, as the title suggests and that intro suggests, we are going over how to improve your awareness and vision in soccer. These are two really important attributes that if you don't possess them can really affect your game in a negative way. So let's get right into it. So let me first start by emphasizing really quick how important vision is in football. It really is the difference between a good player and a great player. You could literally have two players at exactly the same skill level, right like this, and the player with better vision is going to be above the other player. So technically, they're at the same level, but if one of those players has better vision and awareness, they automatically basically jump up a level because they're able to better use the skill and the technique that they have. So now that you know that, now that you know how important it is to have incredible vision and awareness in football, let's get into how you can actually start to develop it and so you can start practicing it on your own. Before I do that, actually, just realize that better awareness leads to better vision. And awareness simply means knowing what is around you on the pitch at all times. If there have ever been moments when you've gotten the ball or you don't know what's going on around the pitch, it probably means you have a lack of awareness. But when you have good awareness, you know where other players are, you know where your teammates, opponents are, you know where the space is, and you can see how things are going to change when A, B, or C happens. So that awareness leads to better vision where you can see things better, just like I just demonstrated. So that's again why this is so important, because if you lack awareness, you don't know what's happening, you don't know what's going on, which means a player can take the ball from you, you won't be in the right positions, and so on. So let's go over how to actually improve this area, because that's, when you boil it down, what it takes to get better at it. Action, action, action. And so my first tip is actually that. Practice, practice, practice. Now what you want to do is be putting yourself in situations very often where you have to have good awareness and vision. You know, you can do this in your own training where when you're practicing, you're making sure that you're aware of everything around you. You can pretend that defenders are coming or closing you down. You can pretend that you have teammates on the pitch. This is if you are playing individually. So for example, when you're doing ball control drills, make sure you're aware of everything. Make sure you're looking up. If you're doing passing drills, don't just have your head down looking down at the ball. You know, be scanning the field, trying to see where the space is. And this is important because it builds the habit of scanning the field and doing the things you need to do when you're actually in a match. You definitely want to learn how to play fast and also how to think fast, because with improved awareness and vision, this is going to be something you'll be able to do, because with improved awareness, you see things happening before other players, and with improved vision, you see where everyone is and you know what you need to do. So then you need to also work on your speed of play. Now, I've already created a video on speed of play, how to improve it. I will link that down below and also have a bar come across now, but just be aware that it's not enough just to have the awareness and vision. You then need to take action and actually use that to your advantage by playing quicker or playing more efficiently. So one thing I do want you to start doing in every practice you have, whether individual or team practice, and in every match you have, is the thing thing I just mentioned, which is called constant checks. If you look at a player like Xavi, for example, in his heyday at Barcelona, you'll notice that every few seconds he's going like this, looking around to see where the space is, where other players are, and where his teammates are. And why he does this is because he knows even if he's not going to get the ball, if he happens to get it, he'll know where everything is and know how to act accordingly. He also knows that the field is always changing. Just because you looked up like 10 seconds ago doesn't mean the field's going to be the same. Doesn't mean that player is going to be in the same spot. Doesn't mean that space is going to still be available. So you have to use constant checks, always checking over your shoulder in both directions, making sure you can see everything around you, checking over your shoulder so that you have a clear picture of the field every few seconds. So the next thing you need to have a grasp on, and the next area that's going to help you with your vision and awareness, is your confidence. Because if you have low confidence, you'll get nervous in those situations where you need to have more awareness. When you get nervous, you get up in your head, and when you're up in your head, you're not going to be aware of what's going on around you, and your vision is going to suffer. So we need to get you to a point where you are confident in your abilities so that you can be more aware and have better vision, and then also execute much better. So one way to improve your confidence when it comes to your vision and awareness is simply do what I already said, which is practice. Do the constant checks. Make sure you're doing deliberate training that's specifically working on your awareness and vision. And after you do this for a long period of time, or enough time, you'll start noticing you're much more confident doing it in matches. The fact of the matter is, a lot of us lack confidence in matches doing certain things simply because we haven't practiced those things enough. Like I say all the time, repetition, 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 and I mention this in my confidence building course, is one of the first ways to build great confidence in your abilities. So make sure that you are practicing this area a lot, because if you're not, well, of course you're not going to be comfortable doing it. Because when it comes to something like vision and awareness and speed of play, which means it's happening in microseconds during the game, and you need to act, see things, be aware of things in microseconds, you need to get to the point where you trust yourself, because you need to trust your instincts in those moments. You don't have time to think. You can't think these things through. If I get the ball, I need to know immediately what I'm going to do with it, especially if I'm in tight space, because if I take the time to think or assess my options too much, it's going to be stripped away from me. So that's why you need to be confident in your ability to do this and in your ability in general, because if you are, you'll be like, okay, I know what's around me, I know what I need to do, and I'm going to execute it. Now, I understand that nerves are sometimes hard to get over with, and sometimes it's hard to be calm in these pressure situations. So I did make a video addressing this, which I will link down below, and you can access by clicking on the card that comes across. Last thing I want to leave you guys with is something that I think a lot of players forget when it comes to vision and awareness. We take a look at players like Pirlo, Xavi, Iniesta, and we just think that they're gifted when it comes to vision, that they have this incredible football IQ because they were born with it. And I'm here to tell you that's not true at all. You can develop this. Any player can improve their awareness and vision on the pitch, and that includes you. So don't think this is something you're just born with or without. In fact, that's just an excuse players use so they don't have to work on this over an extended period of time. Like anything else, this is a skill. You can improve your vision and awareness by doing what I went over in this video, constantly practicing it, working on your confidence, trusting your instincts. By doing these things, you will improve your vision and awareness. I'm 100% sure of that. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed this content, you learned something from it, and most importantly, I hope you're gonna now take action towards improving this area. Now, if you enjoyed this video or you got something out of it, please leave a like and make sure you share it as well. That's a great way to support the channel. And again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for weekly soccer content. And I definitely want to see you here. I want to see you improving your game and standing out in your matches. Thanks, guys. Once again, I will put 2 other videos up on the screen. You should already see them, and I will talk to you in the next video.